Are you guys having buffering issues? All right, cool. All right, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? What's poppin'? What's up, Jackal Baka? Dishma, Vampire Monster, Kier J, Recycle Me, Soul, Tihana, Razor, Frosty, Alikos, what's up? What's up? Jeff, how you doing? How you doing? I was thinking about it, Alikos. I was thinking about getting the Calcit. Yeah, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? I was thinking about it. I'm not sure yet. Okay, I gotta restart my phone. It's doing this weird thing. I'm still waiting for my manga to come in. I ordered like that when I got everything else. Waiting for it to finish restarting, and then we can get to work. But how's everyone's day going so far? Been suffering a lot today? What do you mean? What is Lobotomy Corporation? I don't even know what that is. No charger detected. There we go. Charge separation. Yeah. Those new H stages are tough as nails. Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys are putting yourself through hell, huh? There we go. It works now. I'm trying to get the final pieces to get the queen to E2. So we're trying to do that. And then I need to level up her skills too. Wonder who will be my next queen? There aren't really many of them. I don't know. I don't really know. I can take a guess? Go ahead. Go ahead. You're gonna be wrong, but go ahead. The name starts with an A? With an A? I don't know her yet. Okay. Her name starts with an A. Yeah, I can't think of anyone. I can't think of anyone. Oh, Archua? No, she's not queen material. No. What's up, Marok? Viviana? She close. She close. Nah, she's not. Look, the only queens, like actual, like I can't resist in this game are W, Inez, Neural, and Texas is like leaning in there, but she isn't quite there yet. What about a king in this game? I don't know. Who is your king? Because I don't have any. No homie characters, really? Homies? That's a different word. He said king. Ain't no kings. Ain't no kings. Homie characters. Probably Thorns. Probably Thorns would be the only one. Fuck, I lied. There's one more queen. There's Spectre too. There's Spectre. All women are queens if she breeds. I don't feel like finishing that meme. Okay. How are you guys' savings for the limited banner looking like? Savings? To be fair, I didn't spend as much as I thought I would for this for the banner that's currently up for Inez, so I think I'm okay. I just need to do the weekly annihilation. I need to do the weekly annihilation. But as usual, if I really want someone, I'll spend. $90K? Saving for Typhoon? Saving for Ling skin? That makes sense. Ling's a baddie. Ling's a baddie. You want Typhoon also? Yeah, I want her. She's the one with the bow and arrow, right? Yeah, I want her. Jessica, yeah, I want her as well. All grown up Jessica. I'm bugging about the next upcoming event because I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I want to do that event so bad, but I don't have the knowledge to do it. You know what I mean? I'm not as far enough in the story to understand what will take place during that event. Well, with this pace, you can't read it. Yeah, but unfortunately, that's the pace I have to. I can't force myself to read when I start to get tired. So I'll probably go through the whole thing and record it, just skip all of the scenes and then go back and read it afterwards. But God, all this reading that I have to do. It's a lot, dude. It's a lot. Word count and see, you're not motivating me to want to do it, Zeus. You're not making me want to do it. This is why I tell you guys I rather have English voiceovers in games, because despite how awesome it sounds to have a Japanese voice actor, it is much easier to just hear them talk. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I really don't. Oh no, I know. I've seen the clip of him. I've seen the clip. That's why I really want to read it. We'll begin soon. I just kind of want to get this out of the way because I meant to do this earlier but couldn't do it. I uninstalled LD Player again. I need more space for Snowbreak. I'm on the fence if I'm going to keep playing Snowbreak or if I'm going to drop it. I really don't want to drop it, but I'm like, every single thing I see for it, it starts to disappoint me. We'll just have to wait and see. Stop giving me these! How much? I know I can convert them, but I don't know. It's laziness, I guess. I'll do the base shit later. Where's my beautiful face? Oh shit, you guys can't see me. I didn't even realize it. And why do I have blue poison? Okay, blue poison is good. Okay. I didn't even notice you guys couldn't see me. Yeah, go to factory. I have more than enough. What the fuck? Money. It's always money. No, it's not. It's usually rocks, but yeah, let's do this real quick and then we can start. Ah, oh, fuck. I can't even get the damn it. Fuck it. The music's so lit. I need Launcher to come out now. Buy it from Green Certs. You're right. It's only 10.
For us mercs, life is war and war is life. The only escape is death. Our struggle will never end as long as we live.
Now I need to just level up the skills and to save on currency and other shit. Guess what I'm doing, chat? We're finally using it, chat. We're finally using it. This bitch has been sitting here forever. So I got 2 level 90s now and a level 80. I'm kind of been avoiding using Texas as much as I've been using her before, because she's just been destroying shit. Now we just level up the, yeah, we'll level up the skills later because I don't have the green. I can just get them. No, I don't want to waste my... Yeah, we can wait. We can wait. We'll just use stamina on it later. It's no rush. She's already been destroying shit with just a level 3. So, level 90 with a skill rank 3, dead. Hey. I'm a first for everything, bruh. I'm a first for everything. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's... I've been on my water gang all day, so if I have to get up, you'll know what it's about. Do you need a video to see how Inez works? I don't really care right now, I guess. Because, I mean, I was using her oddly before and it was working, so we'll get to how... I just want to do chapter 3. That's all I... Like, with how much text is in chapter 3, I just want to do chapter 3. I don't want to do anything else.
Haunting the shadows. No wolves waiting in the alleys.
3? Chapter 10. Sorry. Chapter 10. Back to Skull Shatter. Was that chapter 3 when... Yeah, that was... Yeah, that was Misha. Oh, God. Alright, I'm gonna just do standard for the rest of this. It's just so much text, yo. It's just so much text. And it's just entirely... Yeah, we're just I just want to complete it. I want to know what's happening next, but yeah. I love the challenge, but it's like I'll go back and do it. I'm really just already kind of burning on this. Yeah, no. I can't go any further. Yeah, I can't go any further. You promise? Yes, I promise. I will definitely go back and I'll do the harder missions for this chapter. I promise. I just want to complete this, get the story down, understand what's happening, move on to the next chapter, do the same thing, and then finally get to... I want to finally get to Lone Trail. Like, I've been excited for that, but I haven't been able to do any of these missions because of real life bullshit. So this is why I can't wait for Infield, because I get to be there from the beginning and I don't have to worry about catching up. Like, okay. Okay, I'm gonna just read the whole thing over because I don't even remember what was happening. I was fading by the time we were starting this one. So, pipes. They're buried deep underground with no sight and end. These pipes connect the entire city. They are the veins of Londinium. It is through them that the energy is supplied to Londinium's heart, and it is where we are right now. Never fear the darkness before your eyes. When the sun sets at night, the shadows live on in the city's veins. When the light is taken, you trust your ears, your nose, and your remaining senses. Listen carefully. The mechanical rumble is the flow of its blood. The gears rotate rhythmically, like breathing. Indeed, Londinium is alive. Even if we do not sit on its tall throne, it lives on as its own organism. If you ever find yourself here again one day, no matter what may be chasing you, you needn't be afraid. After all, you run through the body of Londinium. Vina, you are home. Okay, everyone, we can stop here for a while. Where exactly are we? We've been climbing down all this time. It's like we burrowed ourselves here into some kind of pipeline. The walkway's border, but it's still Sark as hell. Are you those cutthroats who drive us to some abandoned construction site and slice our neck? You could be right about that. Who the hell are you anyway, punk? Don't think we'll just follow your every word. To be on the safe side, let me ask you the same question. Who are you people? Why are you trying to sneak into Londinium? Before we answer that, you need to let our employee go. Thank you, Comey, for the gifted membership. Sir Gotcha, make sure you thank Comey. Comey, fuck you. Before we answer that, you need to let our employee go. Right, you're taking me hostage. Is our hooded friend your commander? Sure enough, I figured out who calls the shots in battle. That said, Goddess lady, you're the one who's actually in charge, right? Don't be so surprised. I'll admit you have a few tricks up your sleeve, but we're locals, and we know this playbook a lot better than you. A local? You live in Londinium, then. Were you part of that big fight earlier? Stop with the guesses. We haven't worked up that mutual trust yet. Dublin and Sarkas are fighting each other doesn't prove anything. Them bickering doesn't mean we should fall on the other side. Londinium's veins. What did you say? We made it inside Londinium. How can you tell? These pathways connect the city to the outside. They can get us past the Sarkis guards and inside the city. How long have we walked? 20 minutes? I reckon we're right underneath a certain key facility in Sudian. Yeah, I still got it written down right here. In Sudian right now. The facility isn't far from the walls, and it's the key hub. From here, you can get to many places in the city. Rail tracks, just another kilometer or two ahead, and there will be a train station above us. You know Londinium well. I suppose you used to live here? I'm a local too. No wonder. I was about to say, your hammer feels especially familiar. Feline lady. You're a feline, right? Whatever you are, that's what I am. I'm really gonna regret this if you guys are actually Sarkis spies, aren't I? Don't hurt the doctor. He can't hurt me. Huh? When did you take over the drone? You were holding it in your bare hands? I could detonate the drone bomb right now, you know. The drone ain't even finished. All it can do is fly. This is bad. When did you figure it out? When I was talking to you, or when I led you down the underground passage? Maybe even before that? Hold on. You couldn't figure that. Here it goes. You didn't. You couldn't have figured out all the way back when I captured you that this drone poses no threat? And you let me drag you all the way down here? You think my friends here didn't know? If I had thought for a second you were going to hurt the doctor, my hammer would have cracked your skull before your hand could even touch the remote. You know, you really should have picked someone dumber for your hostage. Like this punk who only knows how to speak with her fists. She might have fallen for your trick. You think he could come anywhere close? So the signal jammer I bought isn't going to come in handy. Mr. Local. God, every single time I read Amiya's lines, I can hear her voice in English as I'm reading them. It's so weird. I think it's about time we end this little charade. No more testing each other. We may not face enemy cannon fire, but there's still a threat to both of us out there. Haven't we proven ourselves? We've had many opportunities to take you down from the moment we met. Suppose we were actually spies sent here by the Sarkas. We've already figured out the size of things here, so why waste any more time talking to you? The only reason that the doctor was playing the hostage here and that we willingly followed you into this passageway is because we believe you mean no harm. So shouldn't you put your trust in us more and tell us what your goal is? That sounds very convincing. I mean, you could say I'm your hostage now. Rock, come on out. What's up, Rock? Oh, what's up, Rock? Drones! So many. With that formation, they're aiming at us, aren't they? They could shoot us all full of holes. Amiya possessed Chaotic. Oh, shut up. Rock, stop it. It doesn't matter if they spot you or your drones. Considering their strength, I wouldn't be able to get out alive, even if we came to blows. If you knew that, maybe you shouldn't have brought me along to play your stupid games. Fine, you're right. Hey, hooded friend, can you give Rock 17 back? The drone in your hand there, it's only half drone. If you break it, Rock's going to be livid. Rock me mud. Shut up. Well, pleased to make your acquaintance. Okay, someone told me the proper way to say this. It ain't feast, but feast, whatever. This is Rock, my partner. We belong to Londinian citizens, Self-Salvation Corps. Okay, we've caught up. I read fast just to get here. Okay. How many places do you think there are in Londinium that our eyes can't reach? Countless. Many. There are thousands of old factories in the city. Roughly 4 in 10 are abandoned. The remaining 60% are still operational. Most of the factories that are still running are built on the sites of even older factories. The factory buildings might as well be labyrinths filled with centuries worth of industrial waste. As many factories as there are even more slums hidden away between the factory buildings. Not even the top echelons of the city defense force can say how many there are living in the civilian, industrial, and old logistic districts. Sometimes I even think this place isn't so different from Kesdo. The more colorful outer shell is the main difference. That and they bury the rotten parts deeper inside to keep the stench up from the suffocating. That and they bury the rotten parts deeper inside to keep the stench from suffocating the distinguished elite. Trying to fish a group of troublemakers out of the Kuzdel slums in 3 days is like trying to rob a group of Lateran envoys covered by the apostolic knights on your own. Not an easy task. It's still built atop the foundation that we are all born in Kasdel. Londinium, who dares claim to know Londinium so well? How long did it take us to defeat the parliamentary guard and take command of 70% of the city's defense forces? Less than a week. How long did it take us to hang the aristocrats that took the lead in the opposition and defeat the hooligans they spent great sums to hire dozens of times until they until they all finally fell in line. A month and a half. I'm reading fast on purpose to try and make sure that we get further today. So if I stutter, just let it happen. I'm reading faster than I normally read. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I already see people starting to bother me. Do we need a stutter counter? No, that's going to make me self-conscious. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you want me to get further, don't do that. Yet we are now months in our tug of war with the so-called rebels here in the Sudian streets and alleys. In just half a year, we see nearly every borough of Londinium. Every borough except this one. A half-abandoned industrial district. From the south all the way to the north. And it surrounds the mountains in Londinium Center and connects to the rarely visited old logistic districts. Stop it, Alex! Please don't. Please don't. Do not taunt her. Do not taunt her. She will actually do it. Please just don't. This is where the history of Londinium begins. So the history books claim. I know that there must be at least one king, perhaps even several, who are dissatisfied with my progress. You mentioned that they wanted to completely seal off this ward. Okay, now this is new stuff. They are far too easily offended. Fuck you, Comey. As soon as command here falls into their hands, they'll build a new wall between Sudian and the other wards with the bodies of the Londoners. At the very least, the regent supports you. No, it is I who must do everything I can to support the general. The court does not understand the general's plan. They do not understand how fragile the current balance is. Do you know why I insisted on activating only the second defense cannons? If I activate the primary right now, will the dukes out there march right inside? Suppose we proceed to slaughter all the people of Londinium. Will that once again stir disloyalty amongst the nobles in the city and the soldiers who joined us, causing them to turn their swords against us and fight to the bitter end? Suppose we completely abandon this industrial district. How much longer will the general's plans be delayed without trains carrying materials to the shard every day? The lion's pride prevented them from casting their ancient skulls downward to see these foreign cities. In my opinion, if we are to control all of Londinium, the most difficult battle we must fight is right before our eyes. Okay. The Sarkis calls us the rebels. We've got no complaints in that department. Okay, maybe that isn't new. I remember reading this. If the only way to save ourselves is by standing up against them, then even the most ordinary of Londoners will take up arms. Wait, did I read this? Do you know what's happening in other wards? Can't be better. Come on, Comey. Come on. What the fuck? Queen is in here too? Oh my god, damn it. Queen's hearing me stutter. No, Queen, no. Bomb got it? Why the fuck did Bomb get a membership? He's a mod. Is Comey what they call a sugar mommy? You know what? That's what I'm gonna start calling you. The more you do this, I'm gonna start calling you the sugar mommy of the channel. That is exactly what I'm gonna start doing. Sugar Madi it is. Yes, everybody, that is what we're going to call Comey from now on. Until she stops with the antics, she is now Sugar Madi. Okay? You're not supposed to like that. Fuck. There's no stopping you, is there? Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna. Mommy, Comey, mommy, Comey, mommy, Comey, mommy, Comey, mommy. Okay, we're gonna keep going. I'm locking in because I can't pay attention to chat if I want to keep going. Can't be better than here. All of us either work for the Sarkaz or die. We've been getting bits and pieces of news from up north. From what I heard, the Sarkaz army, there's much more. Wait. From what I heard, the Sarkaz army, there's much more cruel. What? That doesn't make sense. They are much more cruel? Okay. Vina, does that... Maybe, I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, Razor. Vina, does that mean Bard? Bard? Who's Bard? And the rest who stayed behind? Bard. Calm down. How am I supposed to be calm? It's been 5 years. 5 years. I don't even know if they're still... We'll find them. Soon we'll find each of them, one by one. Oh, I haven't met them yet. Okay. Okay, Vina, I trust you. No matter where they are. No matter if they're alive or... Never mind. I won't get so gloomy in front of everyone. Ladies, as long as your friends are still alive, we should have a way to get in touch with them. You operate outside of Sudian too? We can get anywhere in Londinium, even outside the city. They take away 10 more and join our ranks. Rock is a born and bred Sudian girl. She's one of our most senior fighters. She knows better than the rest of us how our team grew bit by bit. Seeing as you're leading the team now, we might have been adding to our ranks a little too quickly. Damn. Who do you think led you to Elven victories, Lieutenant? All we did was lead people underground. How does that count as a victory? Managing to live another day under the Sarkaz noses, all while we get to keep operating in the dark, I'd call that a win. Is it not Elven? Or was it 11? My eyes saw Elven. What was it? I don't even see it now. It is 11. Okay. Sorry. It's just as you saw. The Sarkaz haven't taken complete control of Sudian yet. The terrain and flow of people here are so chaotic that if the Sarkaz really are trying to take control of every inch, then they must really have underestimated the place. And besides, this is where the last Londinium Defense Force squad fought the Sarkaz. Looks like they lost too. They fought and lost. The battle was over quick, way too quick. Before any of us could react, the Sarkaz were already standing atop the hills. I'm confused. What are you guys talking about? It's all because of the traitors. They bought out our elite squads. Miss, were you in the military? No, I wasn't. I was a local like them. Oh, because I said chaotic. Okay, I get it. Okay. Alright, a local. I know the military had its share of traitors. Plenty of them even. The traders and some of the aristocrats defected to the Sarkas with much of the defense force. Okay, I need to stop. Okay, I'm gonna hide the chat because I'm getting distracted. Sorry guys. I really want to get as far as I possibly can today. At that outside Sudian, you may still find Londinium forces patrolling the streets, but their commanding officers are all regulars at Sarkis. What word was that? Saris? Whatever. What about the last squad that fought here? They held out to the bitter end. Each of them paid a dear, terrible price. I don't know how many of them survived, but I think having an experienced, hopeless fight like that, even if they made it out alone or alive, the hearts must ache whenever they look at Londinium's walls. Okay, this was new. This wasn't something I read the other day. Don't be so alarmed. Keep your head up. Take your hand off the crossbow and relax a little bit. The residents here are used to seeing all kinds of people. They won't help us, but as long as they don't feel as if their lives are in danger, they won't follow Dublin or the Sarkas' orders. Life under the enemy's watchful eyes. I can't imagine going through that. Do you know how they used to think of us? I haven't even thought about it. I never did either. Lieutenant. Alright, stop calling me Lieutenant. I'm Horn here. There are way too many lieutenants running around and all from different factions. Right, Horn, where are we going? To regroup with my companions first. The Sarkis patrol will pass by the area in 5 minutes. We'll split into 2 teams and follow the rail tracks east separately. After 350 meters, you'll see an iron suitcase leading up. If you hear 5 metallic knocks, come on up. 3, stay put. 2, disband immediately. You might think abandoned factories there look familiar. Don't be surprised. It's Dublin's stronghold. Isn't that a little dangerous? With Dublin occupying the area, the Sarkas don't go there often. Want to try your hand at hide and seek? You're welcome to join in on the fun. So are you really just a normal business? Just like you're a normal engineer? That's putting it simply. Now that the Sarkas are in charge of Londinium, who am I to doubt your excuses? You're security personnel working for the medical company, right? Corporation. Fuck. What word was it? Yes, it was corporation. Let's see. A team with a total of 17 people. All of you are outfitted with military-grade equipment and you work well with each other. You even have these half-decent drones. Half-decent? What do you mean half-decent? You can't talk about my work like that. Settle down. I hate you guys so much. I didn't get a good look of them up there. Maybe you can show them to me another time. Sarkas blew them all up. Just thinking about it makes my heart ache. Why don't you try fixing them? You should have a couple wrecked drones left, right? How about I take a look at them for you? I have all the tools we need. Closure. I did manage to snatch 2. Drones are Rhodes Island technology. I gotta find something nice to trade with you then. Doctor. What kind of doctor are you anyway? Never mind. We'll talk about it another time. I'm in no rush. That aside, how do you make it to Londinium in the first place? I've told plenty about the city situation. If we're working together, why don't you try and tell me something about the outside? It was a long journey. I know you already fought Dublin. You have eyes outside the city? Goddess lady. We've talked about this. We're sharing information with each other. Okay. Taking us back a bit. We did have a run-in with Dublin outside Londinium. You guys are so dumb. So dumb. Okay.
So れじゃあ出発しようか。みんな、僕のルートに沿って行動してね。
以上は進ませません。
主の名を掲げ、この旗の
まとめてかかってきやがれ。
進め。
信号はこれで分かったでしょ。
This is the position, right?
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
You've gone astray.
意志を堅固にするは規律。生命の救済シュールは慈しみ。
命令を。お前の攻撃は想定の通り。
思考を面積にするは戦術。
I'm listening. I know what it is I want.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
問題ないよ。いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
Target marked. 生命を救済シュールは慈しみ。
I'm listening. You've gone astray.
命令を目を凝らせ。これこそが。
これで分かったでしょ。信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
邪悪を壊滅しうるは勇猛さ。
They come from the depths of the ocean.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
I'm listening. I'm aware of what I'm doing.
Yielding is not an option. Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Humbly awaiting your command.
What is it? I know what it is I want.
This will be over soon.
Wait, what?
Abandon resistance now, or I pull the trigger.
The end, the very fucking end, dude. The very fucking end. Hold on, chat. Let me get a pillow. My buttocks hurts. You guys are talking about fate? Why?
An arm, an eye, or maybe something else. More than enough to trade for a few enemy heads. Or would you rather bear the price of failure?
Oh, I love her voice.
Suit yourself.
それじゃあ出発しようか。みんな僕のルートに沿って行動してね。
加減はしますよ。ええ、ここにいます。まとめてかかってきやがれ。
進め。
主の名を掲げ、この旗の元へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
Someone asked if who's the character on the mat, like right here. This is from a game that's never going to be released. What game? It was called Grand Saga Unlimited. The developers decided they wanted to try. Hear me out on the whole thing because it sounds bad at the beginning. The developers were going to try an NFT project completely separate from the original Grand Saga. But the whole idea wasn't so that everyone had to buy in order to play the game. The idea was that players could just play the game normally. It's a normal MMO, but it would have for the people who wanted to do NFT stuff, there was going to be NFT features such as trading and stuff in the game. But it was going to be a normal MMO, not Grand Saga as we know it, but a normal MMO at its core. Since it wasn't one of those NFT schemes, they didn't see how they were going to make money off of it, so they axed the whole thing. So go figure, you try to do something that's a little bit better for the entire scene, and yeah, that ended up being axed. So yeah, they had me test the game. I liked what they had, and they sent me like a whole care package. You almost lost me after you said NFT. That's why I said listen to the whole thing, because I actually tested it to see how true it was. So yeah, this is Grand Saga Unlimited. The game's never going to be released. They've completely canned the whole idea. However, they did tell me that it's separate from the original Grand Saga, so we might still get the original Grand Saga one day, but still no word on a global version of that. Okay, we're gonna keep going.
This is the position, right?
問題ない。即戦即決。
What is it? You've gone astray.
思考を明晰にするは戦術。行ってきます。 意志を言語にするは規律。
I'll cover my allies.
思考を明晰にするは戦術。I come from the depths of the ocean.
What is it?
Ý志を言語にするは規律。
問題ないよ。これで分かったでしょ。
意志を言語にするは規律。思考を明晰にするは戦術。
Wolf pierces deeper than nib on the battlefield.
邪悪を壊滅しうるは勇猛さ。Follow me!
命令を。
動き回る。そう、誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
邪悪を壊滅しうるは勇猛さ。生命を救済しうるは慈しみ。
Arrived at designated position.
信号は誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。問題ないよ。
分かった。動き回る。そうすればお互い手間が省けるだ。
What's the signal? This will be over soon.
Humbly awaited. I care not for valueless ones.
God, these guys are so freaking.
Doctor, evacuate everyone as fast as you can. I'll bring up the rear. Don't mind me. Go!
"今の私はロドスのオペレーターに過ぎない。あなたの指揮に従う。
what does a captain do?
Okay. I'm gonna put you back here.
これ以上は進ませません。どこに向かう？こっち向け！
相手のターゲットは誰かな。問題ないよ。問題ない。即戦即決。
戦場、それは変わらないもの。
In time, I'll find the right place for myself too. I know what it is I want. Good visibility. I'm ready to fire.
よくだよ、岩をね、立ち上がる。
信号は即戦即決。
This battlefield would do well with a splash of ink.
連綿たる山々となれ。
I know what it is I
無駄だ。
Abandon resistance now, or I pull the trigger. What is it?
Arrived at designated position.
信号は、いや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
連綿たる山々となれ。
Don't go too far. I am rather attached to them. Most of the time.
What's the situation? Perform your task.
命令は無駄だ。
信号はこれで分かったでしょ。信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
私の声に応える。
Target marked.
What's the situation? Perform your task.
連綿たる山々となれ。 連綿たる山々となれ。
What's the situation?
よくだよ、岩をね、立ち上がる。
Initiation complete.
私の声に応える
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Was there a cannon there? No way. There's no way. There's no way there was a cannon there. And I didn't see it. Oh, okay. I was about to say, was I supposed to be using a cannon? Okay. They just meant imagine if. Yeah, but usually when they do that, that means there was a mechanic there that I just didn't pay attention to. Hey, look, it's a mobile city. And you find those cool. Shut up. Docking complete. Nothing out of the ordinary. Maybe you should take a break now. Or are you going to start? Quiet. Dame Chaotik. It's been a while. This rotten smell. A vampire. And a doctor's gown too. How strange. She hissed at him. Retract your fangs. Even the oldest red eyes dare to approach my flesh. They're all cowards. And fear my seething anger can cause their fangs to rot. Chaotik, how many Sarkas are there? Who could cause me to lose my composure, even for a moment? There's at least one right in front of you. It's been a long time since I last saw old Sarka's hero walking Terra. I presume there must be a reason that you are gracing these barren lands with your presence, King of Nashir. How do I say this? Nashiria? Weird. Okay. You can say that I'm here to visit an old friend. We've met twice. Damn. Nah. Okay. Nah. Nah. You looked very different the last time. As for the second time, I saw someone outside the ship on the day of her accident, so that really was you. I thought the court had already made its choice when it turned a blind eye to an assassination that despicable. Be it then or now, the have only ever had one choice. We're Sarkas, and we're loyal to the Sarkas, not the throne or the crown, much less ancient witchcraft. For the past few centuries, we have feasted on the flesh and the blood of countless enemies, and I've witnessed the fall of several Sarkas heroes. Some of them died by the blade of their strongest foes, while others were assassinated. As such, I am here because I seek an answer. Tell me, what killed the last pure-blooded Wendigo? Why are you here asking this question? Are you here for Amiya? Because we'll fight. Answer me, Dame. Chaotik, hurry up and get Monster out. He's going to strike. The land ship is right there. You can't just hear me, nah, King. I will not fight you here. Patriot has departed the cage that had confined him his entire life. I would not tarnish his last wish with pointless violence. Is this your way of commemorating commemorating? I think it is. Commemorating? Commemorating? I just want to hear someone say it. Commemorating. So commemorate.
Commemorate.
Okay. What does that mean? To recall or show respect for. This is your way of commemorating a Sarkis hero by running away so I know what this word means. I just can't say it. Loathsomely. I'm not running away. I gave you the answer you wanted. Just like when the Wendigo wanted a fight in the place of answers. I'll say it again. Nah, King. I refuse to fight you here. You feed on the flesh of your enemies and swallow their cries and regrets to fuel your next battle. Yet we are not enemies. There were times we fought alongside each other, and there were also times when we had to raise sword against each other over differing opinions. Likewise, this applies to Rhodes Island and Patriot when he sided with the reunion. Just as you witnessed her passing, I witnessed the return of a Wendigo soul to Castel. You say you are his witness. I am. And he chose you himself. In his final moments, Patriot wanted a fitting opponent and a friend to talk to. Very well, I accept your answer. Now, show yourself, Confessoress. Oh, shining. Oh my god. Oh my god. Had I moved to strike, even if the black monster did not come out, you would have raised your blade against me. Even if I would have dodged the blade of a Confessoress, I don't know how to say that, sorry. Confessoress, that is. If you can unsheath your blade. Confessoress. Isn't that the dude that's, Why is he saying that like it's a class or a... Why is he saying this like it's a class or a group or something? Because Confessoress, to my knowledge, is the guy that that was standing alongside the king, right? At the very beginning, in the back. And you guys told me that I had seen him before, right? So why is he talking as if it's a class or a group? Oh, you will know? Oh, no. Oh, no, don't do this. The Confessori are a group. The guy next to Teresa's is just called Confessoress. Confessori, Confessoress. That's still confusing because the Confessori would be a group of Confessoress. Like, I'm okay, never mind. Confessorius. Confessor, I am pronouncing correctly. Okay. That is correct. Wait, okay. So I guess I'm just not. Okay, I won't ask any more questions then, because the way you said that. You know, I've known your kind for centuries. On the contrary. Wait, is he calling Shining a confessory? A confessori? I thought he was calling out somebody. On the contrary, I am surprised that you joined the side of that outblood source successor. Okay. You can theorize, but we won't say anything. I mean, I'm not going to theorize because if I hit the nail on the head, there's going to be someone who tells me I'm right. Can you carry the burden of your disobedience? It doesn't matter whether I can or cannot. Since the moment I was born, I've carried these sins. Exactly. You fascinate me more than the masked one in Londinium. And the great Banshee, the young one. Is he not here? He is young in years, but his mother taught him well. If he were here, your odds would be a fair bit higher. The great Banshee. Who is he talking about? Who is he talking about? I can't think of any. He is young. Okay. Exactly. You fascinate me more than the masked one in Londinium. In the great Banshee, the young one. Is he not here? He is young in years, but his mother taught him well. Who the fuck is he talking about? I haven't met him yet. Okay. I haven't met him yet. Sorry, I always feel like there's a piece missing that I don't have an idea who I'm talking about. So it just kind of like, I try not to miss those things. But if you guys say I haven't met him yet, then cool. Yeah. Your anger has quelled. Nah. Oh, he's been mentioned in passing. Okay. Your anger is quelled. That does not mean I do not wish to kill you. Let me ask you. Is this ship built atop the remnants of a colossal artifact still filled the base of Sarkas, King in Exile? We never once called ourselves that. Not even when she was alive. You still won't admit it. Even though the Outblood successor has now led her forces to Londinium. Amiya knows her role. We don't want a war to break out before our eyes. There should be no more needless sacrifices. Both Victorians and Sarkas have shed more than enough blood already. Poppycock. I forget what that means, but it's always funny. Like it sounds like blasphemy, I think. Blasphemy. Nonsense. Yes, it's blasphemy. Okay, yeah. Poppycock. I'm sorry. I'm a child at heart. Just let me be. A hapless child who dares not call himself king presumes to save the Sarkas. I would never presume to persuade the king of a Sarkas court. At least you know your place then. It takes far more than your debate skills to win the approval of the courts. The Outblood successor will face a challenge in the Iron Fortress unlike any before. Is that why you allowed Amiya into Londinium? Ooh, so it's some sort of trap or something. Failure brings nothing but unproductive decay. It seems you have your doubts about whether the military's commission resolution will truly bring victory to the Sarkas. Nonsense. Shut that shit up. Your head is mine. Not now, monster. I'm not doubting the leadership of the Sarkas army. Just as you said, I'm here to talk to you as an old friend. Thanks to the Victorian Dukes, Londinium is now an impenetrable fortress, yet Thrasis is still able to summon the kings to the city. This tells us that you and your army are guarding the passages into Londinium, yet you did not stop our infiltration. You had the opportunity to kill me and destroy Rhodes Island, but you didn't. And that's because of Amiya. How would I know whether it's rebirth or destruction she will wreak unless I get to see her wear that black crown with my own eyes? You will. She will surpass what any of us could ever imagine. Let us put an end to our friendly conversation. An eternally young dame, a free-willed a free-willed vampire, and a confessoress who left her kind. We'll meet again in Londinium. He's gone. Truth be told, he really got my blood pumping. I've lived for a few centuries now, but there's still a lot of things I haven't finished. In his eyes, the real battlefield lies elsewhere. That's the only reason he let Rhodes Island be. And I was just saying, I don't want to go back to Kazdo. Even if I go looking for trouble, trouble's knocking on my door. Calls it. We can't let something like this happen again. Otherwise, I'm not sure I can guarantee Rhodes Island's safety. We could be in trouble the second you two leave the ship. It's time for us to depart. Shining, what's your decision? Doctor, Liz and I are ready. We can leave at a moment's notice. I noticed you did not deny the Nox King's accusations. There's no point in denying it. For the past 3 years, life aboard Rhodes Island has been peaceful. Neither Liz nor I could have asked for more. Is it time to say our goodbyes then? Doctor, you know very well if we continue our journey together, both you and Amiya will be in much more danger. Wait, what is she a part of? However, if Rhodes Island needs us, we will remain. What am I missing? See, okay, Confessoress Guard. And then Confessoress. So this is the guy I was thinking about. So why they call him the Confessori? I'm confused. Is this a class, a race, or like looks like Manfred has made some progress. We should report this to the regent. No need. All of this is according to His Majesty's plans. Manfred still needs to concentrate. God damn, I saw a whole different sentence here. Manfred still needs more concrete achievements if he is trying to earn the court's trust. Capturing some fighters is far from enough. Activating the secondary cannons is the first step. Tell him that His Majesty needs not one or even several unimportant plates. Should it be necessary, we can't abandon even the entire district. What's the matter? Stay still. An enemy here? Stay still if you want to keep your head. What an unexpected gift. A guest. Gift? You seem very surprised. I'm sorry, I had to. Let me put it another way. We've been waiting for your arrival. The ship is stopped somewhere in the barren lands outside of Londinium, and I thought you would only have just made it to the walls. Nonetheless, this is hardly surprising. Assassins are always on the move, no? You talk too much. Who is this? Fuck. I have you to thank for giving me the opportunity then. If you want to kill me, why not just do it? Your control of the shadow is so masterful that not even I could notice you immediately, and your breathing. It seems you did not neglect the techniques you learned from His Majesty after leaving his side. He will not be happy to know that. Shut up. Letting your emotions get the better of you is unbecoming of an assassin. How nimble. You're tougher than the others, sure enough. Is that why you didn't strike first? The life of a corrupt confessor is not worth taking, if it means trading your own, I see. You have yet to see His Majesty since you've entered the city. The shadow shows no sign of change. It does not move, much less answer. Confessoress gazes past the swath of emptiness to the window and beyond. There is nothing but another swath of emptiness there. A golden ray of light flutters from his motionless hand towards the faint sunlight outside the window. When you reach the throne, you might meet much more than just His Majesty. I look forward to seeing the other I look forward to seeing the look on your face. Ashelon? Ashelon? Ashelon. Is it safe to look this up, or is it a spoiler? Am I not supposed to know this person? Ashelon. Ascalon? No, don't look it up. I would wait. Don't. Okay. Okay. That's why I asked, chat. That's why I asked. So they have arrived. Yes, Your Majesty. Our leader has already met one of them in the legislature. Inform Manfred. We must find out who is among them. The young general... I thought I smelled something burning. But I don't when I get up. And now it's gone. Maybe a cord short circuit. I mean, it's cold here. Like, I would have definitely, like, something bad would have happened already. Is your brain cooking? That's a possibility. Yeah, I don't smell it anymore. What the fuck? What was I reading? Yes, Your Majesty. Our leader has already met one of them in the legislature. Inform Manfred. We must find out who is among them. The young general should have already met with our messenger, but he can handle this matter. We understand your trust in Manfred, Your Majesty. But I must emphasize that he is busy dealing with the rebels on all sides. Judging by the results, it seems he did not immediately detect Rhodes Island's approach. Tell me the candidates. The kings have shown keen interest in that fake for some time now. Aside from the two who have already began their moves. See, what is up with these names? Sanguinarch? Sanguinarch has also grown tired of superfluous social engagements. What does that mean?
Superfluous. Superfluous.
Superfluous. I can't say it. Superfluous. I can't say it. Superfluous.
Superfluous.
Superfluous. Oh, god damn it. Unnecessary, especially through being more than enough. Social engagements with the city's nobles. Is he happy to head to Sudian? To Manfred's aid? Remind him that should he ever find the Sarkis king and Chaotic or Doctor, bring them to me at once. What of the dame? Of course, the king will keep an eye on her, but we must be prepared too. Let the vampire deal with her as they see fit. Very well, Your Majesty. I'm sure the Prince of Blood will be elated. On another note, our leader would like to know if you would have us arrange more guards to secure the surroundings. No need. If anyone wishes to call on me, let them come. Call on me? There's one more thing. Suppose she wants to meet with that group. Should we interfere? Let her go. In that case, what if she meets her old friends from Rhodes Island? Would that be a risk? You'll remind me now that the witchcraft of the Confessor Eye is unreliable? Is she... Was she brought back to life, or is she possessed or something? Wait, of the Confessor Eye? What is going on? The witchcraft of the Confessor Eye is unreliable. My apologies. Please do not be angered. Just as you saw her ideas and actions represent the Sarka's will, this will should be more than capable of defeating any lingering emotions from the past. Yet the Confessor Eye exists to extinguish any lurking problems. Our leader must consider all possibilities. No need. A puppet locked inside a cage cannot lead the Sarkis on the battlefield. Tell the Confessor Eye that I will say this only once. Do not ever insult Teresa again with these excuses. And do not ever insult me again. What? We should be nearly there. Got a signal. What does that mean, huh? An emergency meeting? Was there some kind of emergency, Rock? We have to get back. What about them? The commander's order is to bring them to this position, but she wouldn't have time to see them now. Leave them here. That's a bit of a waste of time, isn't it? How about this? I'll bring them to the commander. No. Huh? We still can't be sure these outsiders are the ones we're looking for. Who else could they be? That's for the commander and the captains to decide. You've already taken a big risk by bringing them into the tunnel without permission and leading them this far. I've already tested them. You're quite smart, I'll admit, but you trust others too easily. Take a closer look at your new friends, especially the one who's also into drones. Who, me? She's a Sarkaz. Yeah, I'm a Sarkaz. What does that matter? Well, I'm not the only Sarkaz here. They're Amiya? Right, Miss Rock. They're Sarkaz, but they're also our trusted friends. We're not like the Sarkaz who took over your home up there. Whether they're the same or not is for you to decide. Or not is not for you to decide. What's that supposed to mean? You should have told us sooner you weren't keen on working with us. We wouldn't have squirmed around in these dark tunnels for so long. You're locals. If you want to stay, I will welcome you like I welcome all my brothers in arms. Sorry, I'm still thinking. I'm still like thinking about what was said just a second ago. So I'm like not really paying. Okay. I'm gonna just voice my thoughts so I can continue. So, why the fuck does it seem like, and I'm not actually asking you guys the question, I'm just talking out loud. Why does it seem like he's talking about Teresa as if she's either she's either a doll of some sort with the soul of Teresa, B, she's fake. Or C, that's the real person, but possessed. And it's like, and it doesn't even seem like he's worried about if she's possessed. It doesn't even seem like Teresis is worried about the spell breaking. Also, whatever this confessori is, a group, a race, or whatever, they obviously have some sort of powers. I'm so confused. Baka, you saying that actually just leaded me into the direction that I was confused about. So she's a puppet. Okay. That's making me think she's a puppet the way you said that, because I wasn't paying attention to that quote because I thought he was talking about someone else. Oh, I'm so curious. But I can't trust him so easily. I can see the smoke coming out of his head. This happens all the time, dude. When I get confused, this happens all the time. Well, it's meant to confuse you. Yeah, I know. It's still just like watching a good movie. I sit there and just think about what could possibly be happening. So that's where I'm at right now. It doesn't matter what you say. We live together, we die together. We are all Rhodes Island's operators. It's just as the doctor said. Miss Rock, we've already exchanged plenty of intelligence. If you still won't afford us the most basic trust, I don't think we should force ourselves to keep walking in this tunnel together. Mr. Feist, on behalf of Rhodes Island, I thank you for assisting us earlier. We'll leave you to find our own way out. Wait. That's not what Rock meant. Yes, it is. She's a bitch. I can see where Miss Rock is coming from and how she feels. Resentment always has a root cause, and I definitely won't blame her for this. Rhodes Island has faced similar problems both before and now. Whether suspicion and distrust arose because we are infected or because we stand with the Sarkas, it's all one and the same to us. We will prove Rhodes Island's position with our actions. She's such a great leader, but I hope you won't you can also but I hope you can also understand that we can't stand side by side next to someone who looks at us with such a disdainful gaze. Well said, Cottis. You're a fine leader. But that's not going to change my position. I am responsible for my brothers and sisters in arms too. Feist. Captain Feist. I'll get going now. Send the word out and have everyone get ready. If you've really thought it through, take these people to the commander. She will make a final decision, and whatever her orders are, I will follow them. Amiya, did I say something wrong? Our relationship didn't break down because of me, right? No closure. Whether or not we are friends is for Mr. Feist to decide. Oh, that took a turn. What? She. Oh no, the Sarkis and a vampire. Oh no. Oh no, they're all the same. Was that racism? That is racism. Like what the fuck? What the fuck? Come, my Rhodes Island friends. I sure hope my judgment isn't correct. That's so funny, dude. You just realized that? I wasn't even thinking about that aspect until just now. Okay. Yeah, my first impression of Rock plummeted when I read the story. Imagine Twitter learning of this. I mean, they wouldn't be able to take anything with it because, well, Sarkis isn't a real group. So, well, never mind. I see people get mad about fake characters in Genshin all the time on Twitter. Never mind. I sure hope my judgment is correct. Otherwise, my lieutenant will definitely won't forgive me, and I won't be able to show my face in front of their commander again. Very well, Mr. Feist will follow you. It's a good thing that I want to meet your commander too.
Monster.
That was only
Collect
one.
tissue samples.
That took me an hour and a half. That was only one. It's understandable, but it still made me pissed. I guess. I mean, I can understand where. I feel people kind of have to understand that the Sargas have taken over and killed several Victorians by this point, and have been here for a decent amount of time. It's entirely just Sarkas, so. Yeah, okay. I mean, it didn't even click that it was racism until, like, after I got past the whole quote that Teresa's. I honestly just think it's funny, to be honest, because this is just it's a fictional story. I'm not taking it too seriously. $186 day. Oh, this is wrong. 186 days since making it back to Lindunium. 3 more men joined us today. 2 of them are seriously hurt. Only Robin is still able to fight. What do you guys, what? That was written correct. 186 day since making it back to Lindunium. It doesn't, I don't. I said 6th. Is it not translating through my mic? I said 6th. I said it. It still doesn't make sense to me. 186th day since making it back to Lindunium. Okay, whatever. If you guys say it's correct, it's correct. It doesn't sound right to me. In just this area, there are still at least 70 men in the enemy's hands. With all of Londinium fallen, there's no telling how many soldiers have been captured. I don't know whether they are still alive. And I certainly don't know whether I should hope they are still alive. Every day, someone who fought so hard to live leaves us forever. I try to remember the names of each and every one of them, but the truth is that by the time I meet these men, most of them can no longer speak. English is weird, and that is correct. Okay, it's bothering me now. Like, wait. You don't mean English as in like American English. You mean like, okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's like British in a way. They're talking like they're from another country. Okay, never mind. I get it. We in London, bruv. Yes, it just connected. Leave me alone. Okay? Leave me alone, okay? Here I am, an American, throwing all my shit onto these Victorians. Holy shit. No, I'm sorry. I had to. I wish even just one more pair of ears could have heard their voices. And I wish there could be someone here to hear my voice. I just hope you will one day see these records. I hope your mission outside was successful. I hope you won't be back into... I hope you won't be back in Londinium so soon. What's up, Bombfrost? Horn. We've got new hands settled in. Thanks, Blake. Don't give them any missions just yet. Just let them rest a couple days. Horn. I don't need time to settle in. I can go out and fight whenever. Fine, Blake. Assign Robin to the 4th. He'll join next shift as a scout. Roger that, Horn. Perfect timing. Dublin activity has been on the rise. We needed more men. The 3rd still isn't back. Robin, you should stay here and get some rest. I can do something else. I suggest you come over here and sit down. We have half an hour at most. Don't waste it. Alright. And I understand how you feel. You want to go out there and fight, right? The battle this morning wasn't enough to state your hunger. Hunger. Right, my hand is still trembling. It wants me to hold my crossbow a little longer. Robin, remember one thing. We're not here because we have to kill a few more Dublin soldiers or Sarkas. Our top priority is to survive. After that, is to make sure as many of us survive as possible. The more I read, the worse it gets. Horn, I understand. Good. Now get some rest. What is that you're holding? A notepad. It's just some random scribblings. Pay it no mind. You mentioned that you worked alone for a very long time. No wonder you have that kind of habit. Maybe it's because I've been a captain for too long. It felt like something was missing when I had no one to give orders to. Thankfully, Blake and the lads stole this pin from Dublin soldiers. Otherwise, I would have to carve everything out letter by letter in the sewers. Have you really done that before? Go take a look in the sewers all the way to the edge of the city. You might just find my magnum opus, Victoria, a brief history. Ain't no way. Personally carved by my own hand. How long did that take you? I'm just pulling your leg. Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck? Let's save chit chat for another time. Dublin could be here at any moment. I'll get some sleep. You should too. General, Dublin's feline caster is here. She wants to see you. Is she alone? Yes, she didn't bring anyone else. Let her through. General, her arts are hard to defend against. So it's your opinion that I can't handle her original arts? No, that's absolutely not what I meant. General, just like Theresa's, you have my utmost respect as a warrior. Then go back to where you belong. Yes, General. Damn. Hodor, stay here. I'm sure you're already prepared, having met the Confessorus messenger. Jesus. Confessarius. Jesus Christ. If you want me to find people from the ship, you've worked with them before? I'm a mercenary. Mercenaries never remember who we work with, not unless their heads are worth a lot. Surely, it must be easy to deal with old friends, no? Maybe. The Babel assassin has already made it to the city center. It's the confessory's job to fend her off. These words just... I don't even want to go to Victoria. I don't even want to go back to Victoria, man. I don't. As for the others, Hodor, why don't you take a guess who they have? The mercenaries in the city still haven't found any traces of any one of them. They'll make their move sooner or later. For the past 6 months, our eyes in Victoria have been keeping a close eye on that ship. You're in Victoria. Okay, okay. Sorry, not Victoria. No. Which one was it that I couldn't pronounce a single thing? Victoria. Now I gotta look up the fucking map. You guys are, see, you should just let me be wrong and just let it go. Because every single time you correct me, I start being curious on what I'm trying to say. Was it No, it wasn't Colombia. I could have swore it started with an L. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Laterano. There it is. There it is. Okay. Yo, shut up. Shut up. The Angel City. Yes, the one where there was like, there were statues they were putting bombs on or something. And the... What is his name? Enforcer. I think it was the one with Enforcer in it. Yeah, something like that. And I couldn't read it because it just was stuttering over every single word. Yeah, that one. Whatever the fuck that was. Alright, for the past 6 months, our eyes in Victoria have been keeping a close eye on that ship. Yet, were they always one step ahead of us? To the point where they came all the way to Londinium without any of us noticing? Why do you think that's the case? There's only one possibility. There's someone working for them in Londinium. Someone working for them, an agent. They must have planted this sleeper agent years ago. And this agent must be of some standing too. Otherwise, there's no way they could have escaped our watchful eyes. Makes sense. My impression is that Dame Doctor's methods can be unorthodox. Horror. Look into the backgrounds of all the rebels we captured recently. You think we already caught them? There must be a reason why Rhodes Islanders are still loitering nearby. I'm reading a whole Harry Potter book. Here we are. Who's there? Old Bill, it's me, I'm back. It's you, huh, lad? I just saw Rock. I thought you two left on a mission together. She came back since she had something to take care of. Who are these folks you have with you? Wait, Sarkas! No, don't! It's very likely that these are the ones the commanders are waiting for. I thought she was waiting for allies. There's no way they could be a bunch of devils. Bill, give me a break. Where's the commander? I'll see her right now. Think about it. Do you really think there's a chance I could be a traitor? Not one bit. Everyone treats you like their own baby brother. Rock had you guard this place, right? Bring a few more men. You can escort us there. Alright, if you say so. As for you lot, don't even think about pulling any funny moves. We were watching you, Sarkas. Amiya, I feel a little unwelcome. Like, I've never felt this unwelcome. I get that sense. Nah, we're not doing that. It would be too crazy. I was gonna plan like a whole bunch of creators doing it, and I just thought about how hard it would be to get right. So yeah, we're gonna chill. Sorry, I'm resting my brain. Let me get some water. If I knock that over one more time. Actually, I'm gonna leave that there for now. The Shatterpoint is actually pretty long compared to running. We're taking a small break. Because I don't want to just... Jesus Christ. Did I ever listen to the VAs from before? Well, I'm gonna do that on stream, like I always do. Like I don't want to listen to them off stream. We only listened to Calcit, but we didn't listen to the others. So. Nah, we'll get too far off track. I'm just taking a small break because my brain was literally not letting me read anything else. I think you're stuttering here and there because you're still theorizing about before. And not when I read too much out loud, it's the words start. I've talked about this before. I think I'm dyslexic. I haven't like been confirmed or anything, but words sometimes don't appear as quickly and when I'm reading. And then on top of that, I also read faster in my head than what's coming out of my mouth. So it's just a bad combination. Okay, I think I'm good. Let's continue. Sorry, they aren't usually like this. It's just they're a little sensitive about how some of you look. Things will be much better once our commander talks some sense into them. Come with me. They're having a meeting up ahead. Did you not hear that? They blew up the port with defensive cannons. We can't stay here any longer. It's too risky. But if we leave Sidian, it won't be easy for us to come back and help people here. I want to help them too. You think I don't want to? But you know where our people are locked up. Are our men supposed to search house by house in front of the Sarkas? Feast and Rock have been searching for information. They're too slow. The situation has changed. The Sarkas could blow this hideout to smithereens at any moment. All our hard work gone. The hideout is dead. Those people are alive. That's awfully easy for you to say. It's not like it was you, business folks, who built this place from scratch bit by bit. Did we come at a bad time? Don't worry, the commander won't mind. Most folks here come from very different backgrounds. They may not agree with each other sometimes, but all of us stand together. Besides, no matter how out of hand their feud gets, as long as the commander is here, we'll find a solution in the end. Seems you really trust her. She rescued most of us. If it wasn't for our commander, we would have long died by the hands of the Sarkas or Dublin. Just like Rock, her pa was beaten to death by the mercenaries because he wasn't willing to sell the defense force out. As for me, I didn't want to work for the Sarkas, so me and a few co-workers ran all the way here from Hypergryph. We almost died of hunger in the tunnels. In the end, it was the commander who found us. She was the one who pulled each of us up from our hopelessness and united us. All of us look up to her, and we trust that she'll lead us through each and every hopeless situation we'll come across. Commander, help me out. We should get out of here right now, right? Commander, I suggest we start a rescue operation right away. Commander. Harmo, Terrell, calm down, both of you. Time is of the essence. There's no time for infighting. That voice. Fina, what's the matter? No, nothing. I might have just misheard. Mr. Feist, is the one you spoke last your commander? She sounds very young. Surprising, isn't it? When I first met her, I thought exactly the same thing. Do you remember how I figured you were the leader the moment I first saw you, Goddess Lady? Soon, you'll know how I knew. Come, let's meet our commander. I've seen her before. Where have I seen her before? From the PV, probably? Yeah, maybe a C in PV then. Okay. You've seen her trailer. Okay. Through PV. Okay. I know how you feel, everyone. But there's one point that I think requires no discussion. We'll save our brothers and sisters in arms. If we let our enemies hurt our warriors, who'll be willing to fight alongside us? If we let our enemies take our friends away, who would be willing to offer us a helping hand? We're the Jesus Christ, and I can't say that word. We're the Lindenium citizens, Self-Salvation Corps. We must save Lindenium, but before that, we need to save each and every one of our living friends. Her hands are slender and delicate, fragile even, yet it seems to have enough power to quell the anger and anxiety that is about to boil over. The meeting room falls into silence. Those in attendance naturally cast their eyes on their commander. It is as though none of them have ever doubted whether her narrow shoulders could bear their heavy hope. The scene is somewhat familiar. Most of the Rhode Island's operators feel this way. They all turn their gazes toward the goddess who stands in front of them. I think I know what feist means now. They are really kind of alike, right? I agree. Everyone, quiet down. Let's not interrupt their meeting. Oh, she's younger looking than I thought. Looks like we have a few new friends to greet before we discuss a concrete rescue plan. Feist, bring them here. Yes, Commander. Well met, Rhodes Island. I've been looking forward to your arrival. Clavizia? 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 Pronunciation, please. The commander of Lindenium Citizens Self-Salvation Corps. Clovizia? Okay, Clovizia. Thank you. You never know with names from all these fucking different countries, so. General, the commander of Dublin is here. Madame Mandragora. General Manfred. I trust you are here because you have something important to discuss. You saw everything and you still put up this act? Are you really a Sarkaz? You don't seem to be so... They don't seem to be so tricky like you. Madame Mandragora. Your words just now could be taken as an insult to the Sarkaz. Whatever you say. I'm here to apologize anyway. Oh? You have an apology. My man had a little misunderstanding with your people down there at the port. Misunderstanding? I'm here because I wanted to make sure the cooperation between us still stands. Madam, let me remind you again. There are no concrete terms that we must follow our cooperation to continue. Dublin will not interfere with Sarkaz operations in Lindenium. In exchange, we will allow you to remain... Damn! To remain in a demarcated area here. You can take that as a tact understanding between the two of us. You told me yes, and I haven't forgotten. Right. And it doesn't matter if you have. We'll consider the ruckus earlier a reminder. Thank you. Don't be so quick to thank me. The Sarkaz are not as forceful as you. What do you want me to do then? Do you want my life? If that's what you really want, if that's what I actually wanted, you would not have made it here. And you wouldn't have taken the steps to Wessaleg those months ago either. What? Ugh, Jesus Christ. This is getting harder and harder. What we want to see is a bit of sincerity from Dublin. And not the kind of sincerity where you snatch a few Victorian soldiers from us or kidnap a couple of Lindenium citizens who escaped. It's about time that we actually cooperate. Horn, what's wrong? I didn't want to bother you, but Sally, he's not going to last much longer. His leg is so swollen that you can't even squeeze more pus out. Is the third back yet? No, things were a mess outside this morning. It might have delayed things for them. How many men do we have? Including the new blood, we have a total of 17 who can fight. Second will stay, high alert. I'll bring 5 men with me and pay the Dublin's borrowed home a last visit. A little visit. But if you go back, what will you do if you run into Mandragora again? Sadly can't wait much longer. He needs medicine. Without painkillers and anti-inflammatories, he won't even make it through the afternoon. Do any of you have anything that's worth money? Old Aiden's. I'm sorry, chat. I'm so not used to reading this much like this. Old Aiden's been racking his brains just to figure out how to trade for enough food each day. If we don't take it from Dublin, who are we supposed to turn to? The Sarkas? Or do you just mean ask civilians for help? Have you given it any thought what the enemy will do to them if they offer us anything? Dejection won't buy us our friend's life. Pack it up, bring any weapons we can use, and we'll leave immediately. Robin, you said you haven't killed enough of them, right? Lucky you. Your chance is here. Jesus Christ, man. There's so much text in one section. If it just gave me a little bit of a break in between with some combat or something, I wouldn't be having this much issues. Oh, this mechanic again? Oh no. Okay.
命令に従い出撃。
これ以上は進ませません。
主の名を掲げ、この旗の元へ集え。
飯食ってねえのか。全力で来い。
Meantime, I'll find the right place for myself too. I'm aware of what I.
即戦即決。
You are the one who woke me. Target marked.
What is it? I know what it is I want.
Would any of you like to be my paint?
Nah, that's too much.
This isn't happening.
That's crazy.
Don't abandon me. Doctor, where are you?
I forgot how good that voiceover sounded. Okay.
Direct memory access for application map. And enemy coordinates authorized. Please stand by.
This is the position, right? What is it? I obey my own heart.
手のターゲットは誰かな。
これ以上は進ませません。どこに向かう？ウォーミングアップ。
これで分かったでしょ。
You are the one who woke me.
No!
Doctor, evacuate everyone as fast as you can. I'll bring up the rear. Don't mind me. Go!
Things are different. I don't want to hide myself any longer. In time, I'll find the right place for myself, too. What is it? I'm aware of what I'm doing.
どこに向かう？ウォーミングアップはここまでだ。
Monster, with me. I'm listening. I'm aware of what I'm doing.
God, I don't have any places where I feel confident placing anything.
Would any of you like to be my paint?
I don't like this mission, man. This is crazy. This is only 10-6 and I got 20 missions? This is crazy. Okay, I don't need Spectre to be a Okay, this is what I'm going to do. We can definitely do this. We are going to I don't need that.
We all have our roles to play. Use my abilities as best you see fit.
This is the position, right? What is it? I obey my own heart.
Arrived at designated position.
れ以上は進ませません。どこに向かえばいい？飯を食ってね。
You've gone astray.
邪悪を壊滅しうるは勇猛さ。
Got it. But fuck, man. This is gonna attract attention.
自分のために戦う。邪悪を壊滅しうるは勇猛さ。
I could have put that all the way on the... Okay.
This isn't happening. Don't abandon me. Doctor, where are you?
In time, I'll find the right place for myself, too. What is it? What is it? I'm listening. I know what it is I want.
Arrived at designated position. What's this about?
I know what it is I want. What is it?
I hate this mission. This is gonna be ass. I hate this mechanic, dude. I really do.
Don't abandon me. Doctor, where are you?
I have to pay attention to the blocks on and how many enemies they're blocking, because that can shift the whole thing.
May we all return safely.
In time, I'll find the right place for myself, too. I know what it is I want.
名を掲げこの旗の下へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
思考を明晰にするは戦術。
問題ないよ。信号はこれで分かったでしょ。
Arrived at designated position.
生命を救済しうるは慈しみ。I'll cover my allies. 意志を堅固にするは規律。
These guys are getting through.
Very well.
Optimized turmoil.
生命を救済しうるは慈しみ。
問題ないよ。
ご指示を。
What are you planning? Thy pleas falleth upon deaf ears.
戦場、それは変わらない。
Both yours is deeper than noob on the battlefield.
I'm listening. You've gone astray.
連綿たる山々となれ。Archunit charging.
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
信号は誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
大地こそが我が友。
I'm listening. You've gone astray.
命令を目を凝らす。これこそがイベリアのデストレッツァ。
Made up your mind?
欲度よ、岩をよ、立ち上がる。
Oh no.
欲度よ、岩をよ、立ち上がる。
This is too much.
私の声に応えろ。
Doctor, evacuate everyone as fast as you can. I'll bring up the rear. Don't mind me. Go!
Okay. I wasn't winning. Yeah, that's a better idea. I need you gone. There you go.
了解。カッター、入隊する。
Where? Oh.
Make tech access of the leader.
This is the position, right? What is it? I obey my own heart.
主の名を掲げこの旗の下へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
戦場は墓場よ。
問題ない。誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
Monster, with me.
いくらでも振り返るな。分かった。
Damn it! Damn, I hate this mechanic.
先に逃げて早く。罪なき人を巻き込まないように十分に準備して。
In time, I'll find the right place for myself, too. What is it? I know what it is I want.
ビクトリアのバグパイプ一種を堅固にするは規律。
Monster, with me. What is it? I'm listening. You've gone astray.
分かった。遅れてな。思考をメイク。 Would any of you like to be my paint? 生命を救済しうるを言い尽くし振り返るな。生命を救済しうるを言い尽くし。
It's gonna be a
こ
way.
れ以上は進ませません。
Maybe not.
ええ、ここにいます。ウォーミングアップ、ここまでだ。
I'm aware of what I'm doing.
一生堅固にするは規律。
どこに向かえばよろしいでしょう。
自分のための戦いはいくらでも声を出すな。 Don't go too. I am rather attached to them most of the time. 思考を明晰にするは戦術。分かった。声を出すな。よくだよ。岩をよ。立ち上がれ。
I'm listening. You've gone astray.
Fuck!
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
This isn't happening.
I messed it up just with that one unit.
Doctor, where are you?
命令に従い出撃。
What is it? I'm aware of what I'm doing.
ビクトリアのバグパイプ一種を堅固にするは規律。戦 戦場は墓場よ。
Arrived at designated position.
I'm not gonna make it this time. Yeah, I have to throw out
このままじゃ危険
Chaotik
だ。
first.
最後の防衛戦は僕が守るから、ドクターは早く撤退命令を。
This cannon mechanic is a bit much for me right now.
Things are different. I don't want to hide myself any longer.
I have to juggle between the enemies and the freaking mechanic.
I'm listening. You've gone astray.
進め。邪悪を壊滅しうるは勇猛さ。
主の名を掲げ、この旗の元へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。
Arrived at designated position.
信号はいや悪いね。僕は別に信徒じゃないよ。
戦場は墓場よ。分かった。声を出すな。
I know what it is I want. Optimize monster.
意志を堅固にするは規律。戦場、それは変わらないもの。いくらでも声を出すな。
信号は即戦即決。
Solid positioning.
思考を明晰にするは戦術。
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Damn it!
分かった。振り返るな。This battlefield would do well with a splash of ink.
I'm listening. I'm aware of what I'm doing.
大地こそが我が手に。
Come on, get rid of him before it's too late.
いくらでも持ってくれてます。生命を救済しうるわね。
これで分かったでしょ。
There we go.
生命を救済しうるは慈しみ。
What is it? I'm aware of what I'm doing.
私の声に応え。Don't go too. Copy the infinite with the tangible. 振り返るな。意志を堅固にするは規律。
What's this in? Perform your task.
私の声に応え。
I'm listening. I know what it is.
私の目を見て。私の声に応え。
Don't fluctuate! Go back! Go back!
思考を明晰にするは戦術。
This isn't happening. Don't abandon me. Doctor, where are you?
I can't stand this. This is annoying. This is really annoying.
即戦即決しよう。俺の貴重な時間を無駄にしないためにもな。
What is it? I obey my own heart.
進め。邪悪を壊滅しうるは勇猛さ。私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。
You know what?
Doctor, evacuate everyone as fast as you can. I'll bring up the rear. Don't mind me. Go!
Yeah. I forgot one important part of that whole mechanic is that it can attack enemies too. Okay.
Things are different. I don't want to hide myself any longer. This is the position, right?
I'm gonna put Mudrock on the right.
I'm listening. I'm aware of what I'm doing.
ビクトリアのバグパイプ意志を言語にするは規律。
主の名を掲げ、この旗の下へ集え。こんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだ。問題ない。即戦即決。
自分のための戦いを。
信号は安定。いつでも行けるよ。
よくだよ。祝おうよ。立ち上がる。思考を明晰にするは戦術。
これ以上は進ませません。
連綿たる山々となる。
Optimize your constant.
まとめてかかってきやがれ。
大地こそが我が友。よくだよ。祝おうよ。立ち上がる。よくだよ。
No!
立ち上がる。
What's the situation? Perform the task.
大地こそが我が友。私の声に応える。連綿たる山々となれ。
What's the situation?
連綿たる山々となれ。
That's fine too. You can do either or.
連綿たる山々となれ。
What a moment.
大地こそが我が友。
Got it. Oh man, I just forgot that you could kill the enemies the same way that the cannon can kill you. Like I just forgot about that one piece of the whole puzzle.
ええ、ここにいます。
What's the situation?
Mission accomplished.
This is going to be frustrating though, because that's like, there's going to be many situations that I already see it happening. There's going to be many situations where Block is going to be my enemy this entire chapter. So I'm going to have to frequently remove people off of the field and have a replacement for them at the same time. If I can't do that, then I'm fucked every single... This is only, what, mission 6? Like... I don't think this is a very smart decision. Rock, we don't have enough hands. There are many places above us where people can hide, and we still haven't checked at least a third of Sudian. I almost forgot. You know Harmo and the gang are getting ready for a move already. In a couple of days, they'll be leaving this place, and so will the commander. When that happens, even if our team stays, our chances of rescuing anyone will be slim. What did you just pin? Was it Sudian? Oh, you're funny, Kobe. That's no reason for them to join us. They aren't joining us. They're cooperating with us. Oh, Comey. Okay, so I have pronunciations pinned in Comey's conversation with Comey. So she just pinned them so I can see them faster. Didn't you hear the commander? They're friends of a friend. We accepted our friend's request and helped them enter Londinium. And they're here now. And if they can't help us look for people, they can rest up in our hideout. That's our commander's order. And once they're done resting up, they'll leave this place. I'll escort them to someplace safe above ground, and that'll be the end of it. Why can't we ask them if they're willing to stay for a short while? It would just be a small favor. They might not turn us down. You know why. I told you. The commander thinks they can be trusted. There has to be a reason for that, so I'll stop questioning their motives. But I also don't want our men dragged into needless danger. Why do you think what they're doing is dangerous? What do you think they're doing here? They sneaked into Londinium with a bunch of highly skilled Sarkas, and they're making an enemy of those other Sarkas. Vice, we're Victorians. We're used to this. You talk about lords fighting day in and day out outside of Londinium. Ever since we were born, they've been fighting amongst themselves till no end. If it wasn't because of all their infighting, our homes wouldn't have become a Sarka's backyard. It's tiring enough trying to take back our homes. The Sarkas want to fight on our lands. Geez, she is really... Okay. And not only is there nothing we can do about it, it has nothing to do with us. But if they can really stop the Sarkas occupying the city, maybe you think they're here to snatch the crown, but the way I see it, we have a common enemy. I'm not so confident to think that we can take control of the situation, not like you. The Sarkas, they're nothing like you think. They're good at pretending. The day my dad was executed, I spotted a girl in the distance. The executioner called her Your Majesty. Is she talking about Teresa? Because they can't be talking about Amiya in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, they're talking about Teresa because she's seen Amiya. Yeah, she's seen Amiya already. Okay. That was when I found out that the King of the Devils, what the King of the Devils actually looked like. You never told me that before, because I never saw the need to. I'm telling you this now. I want you to know we can't let ourselves be deceived by looks. Even though the Sarkaz woman had a flawless, unblemished appearance. Is she talking about Amiya? Even if she put up a look of pity for our old Londoner worker, totally unknown to her, I will never forget. She is the one who led the... I'm confused. She can't be talking about... Oh, what is happening? She is the one who led the Sarkaz and killed my father and countless more Victorians. She is the Lord of Fiends. Oh no. That's all I have to say, Captain. They can't be talking about Amiya. They can't be. What race is Teresa? Is she also Sarkaz? Okay, they're talking about her. Thank God. Fuck. I was so worried. Oh, God damn. Okay. Oh, I was so worried they were taking this in a different direction. Oh, I was about to say, no, don't do this to Amiya. Don't do this to Amiya, man. I know what Amiya was. I missed that she said Sarkaz woman. Amiya is a goddess chimera. Wait. A chimera with what? Wait. Whoa. Whoa. I didn't read her files. Wait. Whoa. Whoa. She's a chimera because she's the Lord of... Because she's the Lord of Fiends? Because she's technically Sarkaz because she has that power. Oh, what? So she's a goddess and a Sarkaz. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even if I did read those files, that didn't click to me. That's new information to me. Oh, fuck. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. So she could, but no one else knows that, right? No one else knows that, right? Like, there's no, they have to be talking about Teresa. No one else knows that she's more than a goddess. Like, she looks just like a fucking bunny. Is it a good game? Yeah, if you like a lot of fucking reading. It's a good game. I'm just mind blown right now. It's a fantastic game. Only a select few knows that she's the Lord of Fiend. Rock doesn't. Okay. So they're definitely talking about Teresa. Calcit does know. We know that Calcit knows. If you remember from Arknights, the original Lord of Fiend was Teresa. Yes, I do remember. She transferred her powers to Amiya. We don't know how or why. Okay. But still, I didn't think... Okay. I'm sorry that I keep stopping like this. And this is only slowing down this, but I thought Sark is a race, right? So you can't just transfer. Maybe that's the Chimera. Yeah, that does make sense because the Chimera part. Oh God, my brain is like a ticking time bomb right now. Okay. Rock is we'll get to this. We'll get back to this. We'll get back to this when it's relevant. All right. Rock is talking about Teresa. My brain will literally be cooked if I keep doing this. Rock is talking about Teresa. Okay. That's all I have to say. I'll head above ground and continue our search mission. You should really give what I said some thought. Sorry, Miss Amiya, Doctor. I need to help Harmo tune his equipment, so please excuse me too. Doctor, the Sarkas that Miss Rock mentioned doesn't sound like Teresa's to me. Okay. It's a white-haired woman with a compassionate look, and the Sarkis called her Your Majesty. Doctor, you might have forgotten, but I will never forget the tiniest detail about her expression or anything she said to me. No way. I know it's impossible, but From today onwards, you have permission to access the following files. Some of the information in these files will be of interest to you. Whether it's information about her or information about the powers that Amiya has inherited. We talked about this and you didn't believe me. At this point in time, trust is meaningless. I can't deny the importance you hold to Amiya, and the thing she needs most in Ladinium is your assistance. Doctor, no matter what you two find in Ladinium, you have to face it together. I know you can do it. Not so fast, Amiya. Right, I need to stay calm. I was almost going to chase after Miss Rock and ask her who she saw, but that could further fuel the misunderstanding about us. Fuck! You're being really hard on yourself already. Yeah, Doctor. I'm feeling better now. You might have heard a little about the past from Dr. Cosset before we came to Londinium. There are some things that I haven't had the chance to talk to you about. Actually, for a very long time after that incident, I dreamt about you two a lot. In my dreams, you never talked. You just watched over me in silence. It's like that night out in the Barrens. You held my hand silently, and I could sleep soundly. I was able to feel you and just... Wow. I was able to feel you. I knew you were just asleep. You might have been away for a little while, but you were there with me still. Amiya. But she's not the same. She told me a lot of things in my dreams. From the fate of every single Sarkis at Rhodes Island to if I wasn't sleeping well, if it was cold. She'd warned me about a lot of things. It was like she was right there by my side. The more that happened, the more that happened, the more it struck home that she left us. You know her better than anyone. There is so much that she didn't want to leave behind, and so many people and things that she kept thinking about. Us, Chaotik, Rhodes Island, and the Sarkis. If she was actually alive, would she not come back to us? Almost double-clicked. There must be a misunderstanding. You mean that Rock might have seen another Sarkis who looked like her? It's true, that's possible. Doctor, do you remember what I said at the port? I know what emotion has taken hold of Londinium. It's anger. Sarkis anger. And it's not just me who can hear it. This anger is so strong that all Sarkis can hear it. Even a Wendigo altar can give rise to such strong resonance. It's like someone turned the Sarkis' centuries-old burning anger into an actual raging fire. If no one puts a stop to it, sooner or later, it'll burn through Londinian skies and spread, burning everything in its path. That's why we need to get close to it as soon as we can find out what the source of that fire that's engulfing everything actually is. Fucking. Wouldn't you get hurt if you got close? You can see it, Doctor. Right? Emotionally, I'm not like I was before. The one ready to dive into fire isn't the leader of Rhodes Island. Probably not the successor they keep talking about either. It's Amiya. This is what I want. It's the answer I'm looking for as an individual. And it's true. I'm also a little scared. I'm afraid of that answer. I don't want to see Dr. Cosset and everyone else have their hearts shattered. There's you too, Amiya. Yeah, right. There's me too. If it's really her, I don't even want to imagine what that might mean. But this is something I must face. There's no other way forward. We'll walk this path together. Thank you. Just knowing you're here by my side gives me the courage to keep going. I'll go talk to Commander Clovicia and propose a partnership. The friends were taken prisoner by the Sarkis, and they need more manpower to rescue them. We also need their help. Going by our original plan, we should already have rendezvous with our contact, the messenger lady. We need to figure out whether she's safe or not. She's a friend of the Self-Salvation Corps. Maybe their commander can help us find her. That's not to mention their guidance will make our journey into Central Londinium much more likely to succeed. Rhodes Island will prove to the Londinium citizens, Self-Salvation Corps, that we're not here for the Sarkis crown. Oh my god, this is holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit, dude. She's technically Sarkis, bro? She's technically Sarkis. We don't know. Okay. If I remember correctly, it starts to slow down the further you get. You mean the amount of text that I'm getting, or the story's hype starts to slow down? Because I don't want the hype to start slowing down. I want it to get better. I'm not even at the favorite part yet. Okay. I know I'm giving you guys short streams this week, but I think on Friday night or Saturday, it might be Saturday morning. For me, Saturday morning. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just have a long ass stream, and just because it's the weekend, I don't have anything besides videos to make. I'm not stopping now. Don't think this is me like exiting. I'm not done. But I think what I'm most likely going to do is Saturday night, which is Saturday morning, which is Saturday night for a lot of you. I'm just gonna have one long ass stream to try and knock out as much of this as possible. This is getting so good. This is getting so good. What's up, Afro? I'm actually surprised how these little bits of like lore bombs for you, which I enjoy. So Frosty, you've been here long enough. You see how many games I play, right? I have to be consistently reminded of key points in the game. Even if I have read it or I've seen a detail, as you see, Comey, who else is also, I think Bombfrost every now and then helps out. Baka has made a whole fucking document with information on it. Like, I have to keep on being reminded of key points because of how many games I play and all the things I'm doing besides just this game. But I will put this into the universe, and this might be like considered bait a little bit, but if I'm trying to make sure I'm not going to regret saying this, because I know where this might go. If I can find a way to monetize this in a way where I can just play this for long periods of time, then you'll get so much more Arknight streams, so I could do this full time. I wouldn't be behind anymore. But I gotta find a way to do it that makes sense. I don't want you guys just donating, right? I don't want you guys just donating just to fund my streams, I guess, right? I'm trying to come up with something that would make sense for the community and for the publisher and the developer, so that we can do more Arknight streams and I can catch up. This isn't a cue for you guys to just go donating to me. I don't want you guys doing that. I don't. I want to find a way to get someone who could actually support the stream through sponsorships. I'm trying, dude. I'm actually trying. Raid Shadow Legends. Nah, I mean something that would actually make sense for the channel. Okay. Enough about that. I'm just revealing this to you because with Arknights infield coming, I'm seeing more opportunity for this to be real. So that's why I'm making it a reality. Merch, I definitely wouldn't make enough. It's too much of an investment, and I don't want to make some cheap shit. Wait, no, Twitch may work. Maybe. I like having the VOD tier for people to always come back to, and for me to come back to. Okay, we'll get back into the story. We'll talk more about this in the weekend, but I'm trying to figure something out, right? So, Horn, the Dublin Force. Why is Horn still not connected with Rhodes Island? Horn, the Dublin forces are acting really strange. That's a possibility, but me being on Twitch, this is the last thing we're gonna say about this because I got to get back to the story, or we're gonna get even further behind. Me being on Twitch means I have to grow a whole community over again, and I'm just not sure how I'm gonna do that. There's no algorithm. There's just here's another content creator. Let's give him a chance. I gotta see how I can do this. UD is a unique case if you're gonna use him as an example. Horn, the Dublin forces are acting really strange. They're going that way. I thought Sarka's troops were guarding that area though. Dublin would have never dared to go anywhere close with them around. They must have their reasons. I'll tell them. Isn't that a tad risky? They have 10 times our manpower. And that's why I'm going alone. The rest of you will continue as planned. Look for resources at their stronghold. They've just started relocating. Most likely, they haven't had time to haul their supplies away too. Be careful out there. You too. Hey, get a move on. The commander doesn't want us to waste another second. I know you don't want to be doing this. Who does? Those stinking devils treating us like a bunch of mercenaries. But don't let me see you slacking off. You better not embarrass the commander in front of the Sarkas. Why aren't you keeping up? M611, respond. Dead, bitch. What's going on? Don't move. It's you. M611, call for a... Don't speak either. Hand over the comms. Alright, now you can speak. Tell me what... Oh, that's right. Okay. Tell me what you're helping the Sarkas with. Like I tell you, you wicked Victorian wolf. Let me think. How did Dublin treat the Victorians who weren't willing to talk? They were hanged on... Oh, jeez. They're hanged on a pulley of a dozen meters off the ground, right? Too bad. I don't know how to make stone columns with arts. I don't have an easy way to send someone up so high. You wouldn't. Wouldn't I? True if I was as shameless as your commander, watching my people sacrifice themselves in County Hillock one by one. Wouldn't have bothered me one bit. How about this then? I'd tie you up and then dump you in some abandoned factory. There are lots of factories like that around here. It wouldn't take that long to look through each... Yo, she can be scary. It wouldn't take long to look through each of them one by one. And that's how I do things, right? It's thanks to my patience that I can rescue some of these poor soldiers from you people. I only hope that your commanding officer will find you too, before you die alone, despairing in the darkness. No, my commander wouldn't. Please spare me. She can be scary. What do you want to know? I just follow orders. I don't understand the complicated stuff. Yes, I'm quite sure of that. The Sarkis commander is much smarter than your commanding officer. Whatever he is scheming, Mandragora will never figure it out, and you lads will have to keep letting the Sarkis toy with you. Fine, you just need to tell me where you're headed then. I'll figure the rest out myself. She has a deep vendetta? I mean, that explains why she's so fucking scary, dude. It's only when Mandragora is, like, involved. I mean, it makes sense with what happened, right? In County Hillock. If you're back, why wouldn't you pay me a visit sooner? You have too many guests. I forgot. You didn't want to see the Wait. Did he already find who the who helped us get in? Or was he helping? I forgot. You didn't want to see the Confessorius messenger. If he found out that I came back to Londinium, wouldn't that spell the end of my leisurely days? What was his name? Even then, you didn't have to wait for Hodor to leave before you show yourself. He's my man. He wouldn't ever go... Wait. What's happening here? Oh, he is your man. Don't fool yourself. You don't trust anyone. If you really trusted him, you could have just hollered my name. You're the one who decided to wait till the Dublin feline and your mercenary friends are gone before saying hello. Let's set this topic aside. You helped me lure the Dublin forces into position this morning. I owe you... Oh, it's no big deal. Besides, I got a little surprise out of it. A surprise? For you, of all people, to use that word, I'm guessing you found more than a few rebels. Did you meet the Rhodes Islanders down there? There's more. Not only did I run into them, they're the ones who rescued me from the Dublin... Fuck! If it wasn't for how antsy you were to test your new prize, your prized new toy, such that I had to be blown up in front of them, perhaps I could have followed them a little longer. I actually wanted to have a good chat with her. What if I were to tell you there's still a chance? Another job for me? Didn't you send the Dublins and the mercenary to guard the temporary bridge? I thought you had everything in place already. And you just had to extend an invitation? I prefer writing myself a few insurance policies. Alright. You owe us one then. Did I just say us? No matter. There's no one else here. Truth be told, we don't really want to stay here for much longer. That narcissistic old man with the chalice is almost here, isn't he? Don't tell him about us. Of course. I have yet to repay your kindness after all. Another note. You should stop squandering as a dead man. Not only might you find your cover blown, it also makes me feel uneasy. We almost forgot. What an upstanding Sarkis you are, right? Pupil of Turisis? Relax. This next time we meet, I won't be Mr. Thomas anymore. What the fuck, man? What a dickhead. What a dickhead, man. We only did 2. We literally only did 2. Okay. Once again, we're ending here as it's turning 11 o'clock. We did this for 3 hours and 30 minutes, but this weekend we're doing a really long stream so that we can get as far as we fucking can. This is not going to be one of those. This is not going to take me freaking 3 weeks to complete. I'm not doing it. We're gonna this Saturday morning. I am going to do a long stream, and we are going to do as long as I possibly can. As long as I possibly can. More before the weekend still? Yeah. We're still gonna keep going every single day for the rest of this week. And then Saturday we'll do like a long one. So
Great. This place is the same as it ever was. Morning. Got any new plans?
this is fucking crazy. I cannot wake up today. Are you okay, Afro? DM me after this is over. Thankfully, I'm off work until Monday night. All right. It just keeps getting better. You'll see. Hey. We're gonna get as far as we possibly can. I'm hoping by the end of the weekend, we're at least, I don't know, maybe 10, 11, 10, 15. Rest that brain of yours. Yeah, too many theorists, too much theories, man. Oh God, Jesus Christ, it's a lot of reading. All right, well, thank you guys for coming through. We're ending the stream here. If you're new here, please subscribe, like the stream,
It's quiet here.
share with your friends.
No hitmen haunting
I'll
the
see you again
shadows.
soon.
No wolves
Tomorrow,
roaming the
to be
alleys.
exact, for more Arknights. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. But that's just a theory. A game theory.
I've got no interest in joining Greyhole. The Dons sit in their chairs, acting all